marks the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and many of us know someone impacted by the disease. In October, we'll highlight stories of survival and awareness, but tonight we head to Richmond as Danielle Miskell reports on efforts to paint the town pink.
You throw out that seed, it hits. It pings off of something else. It pings off of something else. And all of a sudden, the whole thing is lit up as it shines out there in the community.
She's talking about the power of giving. Susan Hopkins is a breast cancer survivor, and she's found her purpose in giving back to those fighting the same fight she started in 2015.
I had just moved to Kentucky. I was only here for 3 weeks, didn't know that many people. I was living in a hotel. I reached up and I felt a mass in my chest. The world stopped. I had a bilateral mastectomy at the beginning to remove the cancer. Chemo is tough for everybody. I lost my hair, but I determined that when I reached the other side, I would take that darkness and turn it around to help other people.
Today she was invited to speak at Baptist Health in Richmond about a venture that she started with the women standing beside her 3 years ago called Quilts Against Cancer.
And they affectionately call themselves the Quackers. They meet every week. They are making quilts. We're almost up to 200. And they go out into the community to bless other people.
Before quilts, the women were stitching scarves and shawls. But when Hopkins went through chemo, she found the most comfort in embracing a quilt that was gifted to her.
And I was sitting there, you get cold as the chemo is running through you. And she draped that over me, and I held it up close, and I cut, and you just melt when there's something warm over you. And it is such a good feeling, and I thought as quilters, we could duplicate that.
This is Baptist Health's 14th annual Paint the Town Pink campaign. This year, the program will help pay for even more quilts and a cancer care patient fund.
And that allows us to stand in the gap and just wrap our arms around those patients who can't afford their prescriptions, they can't afford their transportation to their cancer treatment. Maybe they're in need of food or lodging or clothing. It allows us to care for them.
In Richmond, Danielle Miskell, Fox 56 News.
Another important reminder from Baptist Health is for everyone, women and men, to do self-checks and mammograms. To schedule yours with Baptist Health, visit fox56news.com.